Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Jeff Bezos. Pretty cool guy. Listen for more. So Jeff Bezos was born as Jeffery Preston Jorgensen, but he was adopted, so he changed his last name to Bezos because his dad's name was Bezos. Jeff was born on January 12th, 1964. His parents raised him for 17 months until he was adopted by a Cuban man by the name of Miguel. At 2 years old, Jeff went to a Montessori school. Grades 4 through 6th, he went to River Oaks Elementary. In 1986, he graduated in summa cum laude from Princeton University with a 4.2 GPA. I'm sorry I didn't add his high school stuff. But yeah, and a Bachelor's of Science and Engineering degree, BSc, in Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. He was also a member of the Phi Beta Kappa. After Bezos graduated in 1986, he was offered jobs by Intel, Bell Labs, and Anderson Consulting. He first worked at Fattel, a telecommunications company. He then moved to working at Bankers Trust. He worked there from 1988 to 1990. He then joined D.E. Shaw & Co., a newly founded hedge fund with a mathematical modeling in 1990, and worked there until 1994. He became a vice president at D.E. Shaw. In late 1993, he decided to open up an online bookstore. He left his job at D.E. Shaw & Co. and founded Amazon in his garage on July 5th, 1994. He wanted to start the company by an Indian reserve in Seattle to avoid paying taxes. He named the company Cadabra, but changed it to Amazon because of the river in South Amazon, or South America. Sorry, I can't talk today. Which is a pretty cool name. And it was named Amazon.com, not just Amazon. His parents gave him $300,000 and he invested it in Amazon. 3 years later, he made it public with an IPO. In 1998, Amazon started selling video games and music instead of just books. And by the end of the year, he was reaching out to other people. Bezos used the $54 million he had earned from Amazon and invested it in equity offering. In 2000, Bezos borrowed $2 billion from a bank as its cash balances dipped to $350 million. In 2002, Amazon launched Amazon Web Services, which compiled weather reports and website traffic. For y'all financial people out here, here's Amazon's financials. In late 2002, rapid spending from Amazon caused financial distress, causing them to lay off 14% of their workers. In 2003, Amazon rebounded from financial distress and turned a profit of $400 million. In 2007, Amazon launched Amazon Kindle, an online bookstore. In 2013, Bezos secured a contract with $6 million contract with the CIA on behalf of Amazon Web Services. In October of 2013, Amazon became the biggest online retail store. In May 2016, he sold 1 million shares of his holdings in the company for $671 million. On May 14th, he sold more shares worth $756.7 million. A year later, he employed 13,000 workers. That year, he had sold $109 billion worth of shares. Talk about other companies. He started Blue Origin. In September of 2000, Bezos founded Blue Origin, a human space flight startup. He started the company because he was interested in space and wants to send humans to Mars. Rob Mayerson was the first president for the company from 2003 to 2017. After its founding, it stayed low profile until 2006, when it purchased a large piece of land in West Texas, which became a launching facility. They had a crash happen when first testing, but since then, Jeff has been wearing his lucky cowboy boots to every launching. In 2017, they successfully flew and landed a rocket with test dummies. Talk about another thing he bought. On August 5th, 2013, he purchased the Washington Post for $250 million. Nash Holding took control after Jeff bought it. It launched an online paywall so people could subscribe online. After a surge of online reading and newspaper in 2016, the Post was profitable for Bezos. Public image is kind of weird, but let's just talk about it. Bezos was a multi-billionaire who drove a 1996 Honda Civic. Throughout the 2000s, he was called geeky and nerdy. He is also known as a demanding boss and has little concern of obstacles. During the 2010s, he was known as very aggressive. Let's talk about this dude's wealth. In 1999, his net worth was $6.8 billion. In 2000, his net worth was $12.6 billion. In 2001, $8.1 billion. In 2008, $112.0 billion. In 2018, $181 billion. Wow, this dude's wealthy. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. This is the end of it. I'm going to do another one about Lonnie Johnson. So yeah, enjoy and peace.